Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Kumar. This is a book review video, and today I've got an amazing book to review. And it's a special book, I would say, because of multiple reasons. But I will tell you one of the reasons of why this book is a little special to me. So without further ado, let me reveal the book to all of you. The book is Banglored by Gayathri Chandrasekharan. You might not have heard of Gayathri Chandrasekharan before because it's her first book, it's a debut book. It's a year old, I guess, but it's a beautiful book, believe me. So what is the story of this book, right? When you hear the name of the book, Banglored, you might start thinking that, this book talks about the city Bangalore, the beauty of Bangalore, why is it called Garden City, or maybe the traffic of Bangalore. But it's not about that. So the story is completely different, but the entire story takes place within Bangalore, in the heart of Bangalore, somewhere near Indiranagar, maybe Cooktown, also Lake area. So those were the areas which are mentioned in the book, so that's why I'm telling. So what is the story of this book? So for that, you'll have to take a look at the picture which is there on the cover page. So take a look at it. So I guess you guys can see the picture. So you can recognize there's a high court and there's a road in front of it, and there's a vintage scooter, a girl named Radha Iyer. She is Radha Iyer, the main character. She's riding it, and then there's a man sitting behind her. He's also an important character. His name is James Rutherford. So this book is mainly about Radha Iyer and James Rutherford. So who is Radha Iyer? Who is James Rutherford? Do I really need to tell you guys about that, or is it a spoiler? I'm guessing it's not really a spoiler because I'm gonna just only tell about what is there behind this book, the passage, so that way it is not going to be a major spoiler. So Rutherford is from United Kingdom. He has visited Bangalore, not really for the first time. He had visited Bangalore multiple times, but this visit of him is special because he meets Radha Iyer. So what is the relationship between Rutherford and Radha Iyer? How did he meet Radha Iyer? That's because I guess Radha Iyer in this book is a consultant. That's not really mentioned, but I guess she's a consultant working in some company. And then Rutherford happens to be a businessman who's here in Bangalore to discuss on a deal with the company where Radha Iyer works. And Radha Iyer gets an opportunity to present the business proposal to Rutherford, and also take care of Rutherford while he is in Bangalore. Because Rutherford is a client and they need to get that deal for the company, so they need to take care of him really well. Radha takes Rutherford around Bangalore city. She is a Bangalorean. She knows Bangalore in and out. She explains the beauty of Bangalore to Rutherford, and Rutherford fell in love with the Bangalore city, the weather, the food, and many more things. More than that, Rutherford starts liking Radha because Radha is a very cheerful and a very talkative, sort of typical South Indian yet modern girl. Yeah. Later, after a few weeks, Rutherford expresses his love towards Radha, and then what happens? Does Radha accepts it, or is it the exact same thing that Radha had towards James? Do they end up getting married, or is it the breakup? If you want to get to know about it, you'll have to read this book. But more than that, you'll have to read this book because the nuances of the chemistry between Radha Iyer and Rutherford, especially when they travel around Bangalore, is explained so well. And the feelings that they had for each other is explained really beautifully good. And then I just enjoyed reading that. That's something that you really like about it. So every conversation that happens between Radha Iyer and Rutherford, you will definitely like it. So for that reason, you'll have to read this book. Yeah, the climax, not sure. You might like it or you might not really like it. Let me tell you, I did not really like the climax. Is it happy ending or is it sad ending? So you'll figure out only when you read this book. Coming to the language of the book, I really want to talk about this. It is difficult. At least for me, it was difficult. Okay, that's because there were many words I was not knowing the meanings for, and there were many words I heard of those words only while I was reading this book. Like I got to know about those words only when I read those words in this book. So I was not able to even get the meaning of those words from the context. Maybe it's because my vocabulary is poor, so you might not really find that as a difficulty. Yeah, I mean, I'm just only telling it in comparison with the books by other authors, even for that matter foreign authors like John Green. Yeah, so apart from that, the book is very short. It's only 200 pages, so you can actually complete reading this book in like 4 or 5 days. Beautiful book, you'll really enjoy it, so I do recommend this book. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do encourage me. I am reading multiple books in parallel, so I'll be reviewing those books as well in the upcoming videos. Thank you so much.